So this is my Whop dashboard. We just did a 9.8K day simply from selling this AI tool that just steals leads from my competitors' ads. Okay, to be 100% transparent, we did 66K in total the last little bit just on Whop because we're using other processors like Stripe, Fanbasis, Bank Transfer, and crypto to accept these 10K plus payments.
Back in December, we did a $25,000 week, and then we did it also again in January, February, which is absolutely terrifying since I graduated high school less than a year ago, and somehow this random 19-year-old kid now is ranked #1 in the world on Whop, which is the biggest platform to sell info on worldwide. While editing this video, literally just got another 8K sale. So that's 8K in a day. I'll show you the Fanbasis notification right here. Oh, here we go. Another guy who's going to talk about the secret business model that, he started making $12 million a day when he was in the womb. But let's get real for a second. Was this easy to do? No, obviously not. But was it simple? It was really simple, yes. I even got flown out to be with guys who are worth $100 million at 20 years old just because I ranked #1 on Whop, which is why I want to show you the exact AI software that allows me to steal leads from my competitors' ads, who I even sell it to, what even Whop is, what I charge, and basically how I did all that stuff, finding the people to sell to, knowing exactly what to sell, and scale it to $70,000 a month at 19 years old. This was me in high school. Really handsome kid, as you can tell. And I was just a guy who hated being told what to do by teachers and whose dad wanted him to go to college. And I never wanted to go to college. I got kicked out of classes because I had, conservative opinions that the teachers hated and all this stuff. And I was basically the kid who wasn't really falling into the norm. I didn't have a big friend group. I had some close friends, but wasn't really popular in high school. And this business literally saved my life scaling it because I got to do what I wanted. I got to make money. I got to feel proud of myself. I got to build something that helps other people, and I make a ton of money, all because I was this kid who just didn't want to go to college. I didn't want to do the average path. I'm sure like a lot of you watching this video you don't want to go to uni and you don't want to pay all this money for a shit degree that some professor with no story is going to tell you. And since I didn't want to go to college, I obviously had to make enough money to say, hey, look guys, to my parents, I don't have to do this because I'm successful without it. And so I had to figure out who should I sell to, right? So I figured the people in the market who need the most help and will spend the most money are coaches, consultants, agency owners, software founders, and growth operators, because they have a lot of cash flow and they also are trying to divert cash flow so that they can systemize their entire business and scale without having to worry about all this random stuff. And they have the money to invest because the average one does about $5,000 to $10,000 per month in revenue, but they all have the exact same common pain, and that is that they have inconsistent leads. So I'm this kid in high school and I'd failed businesses before, and I was like, this group of people right here, they make good money and they're willing to spend it. And they all have this exact pain. And this can be the way that I don't have to go to college and I can actually do what I want in life and I can actually make money and travel all these places and do these things with my family that cost a lot of money. So I had to come up with a solution to their problem, which is the simplest concept in business. But what I actually sell to these people is a custom-built AI software that does lead acquisition basically completely for them, and I also do one-on-one coaching for them. Now, what I actually sell to these people to fix this problem of inconsistent leads is a custom-built AI software that does lead acquisition for them. Basically what we do, I'll show you guys right now. I will open this up. So as you can see, I'm using it on my account. The same way I make money is the same way I help my clients make money. We're targeting all of my competitors. So these are people who are paying money to bring in good leads to their business. And so what we're doing is I'm literally targeting their new audience members that come straight from their ads, and we're interacting with them and basically stealing their leads that they pay for. Like you can see right now, we've literally gained 3 new leads straight from this person's audience. They paid for the leads and I just took them. This person got me 2, this person got me 2, all today within the past, it's noon. Within the past 12 hours, I've gained about 11 leads. Now, it's not like you need to spend all this money to make a software. There are alternatives that you can use for free, which we'll get into this later, that basically let you scrape leads from your competitors. But if I just put that software in and I said, hey guys, close these leads, people wouldn't know what to do because people aren't that smart, even if they're business owners. And so what I also added, so I could increase the LTV so people would pay me more money and I'd also get better client results, which would just help me, is I implemented one-on-one coaching, right? Because if I'm there helping them, I'm bringing them the leads and I'm teaching them how to convert them and how to sell them and how to fulfill for them, I can charge so much more. And so basically I combine the software with the one-on-one coaching and I charge about $10,000 for it now. It's awesome. And people love the service. And so in high school, I figured out this solution, made a little bit of money. First purchase I ever made was this Iron Man helmet. Absolutely friggin' sick. It like actually works like Iron Man. Anyways, started doing pretty okay. And just doing that as much as I can literally went from zero to $70,000 per month at 19. This is me working in the Whop office. Their office is ridiculous. You can see all the pictures of Iman Gaji in it, but their office is insane. Now, guys, what I'm about to show you, this entire pipeline right here, I'm probably gonna get a lot of backlash. I honestly don't even know why I'm showing you guys this.
People like my client and now good buddy Sevi pay me close to $10,000 to get access to this. And funny enough, he just hit his first 100K month with this client acquisition system that we're about to break down. And how much revenue did you do last month? Come on.
Over 100,000.
Woo!
So when all these leads, right, all these people are coming in from the lead generation tool, and we're stealing all these people into our audience, what do we do when they're there? I'll tell you, I'm going to tell you exactly what we do, right? So once someone follows from the software, we're finding that they're the ideal client. If someone's not my ideal client and they come into my account, why would I try to sell them? I wouldn't, right? So what you have to do is you have to go through their following, you have to see who they're interacting with, what their content's like, and then check out the suggested profiles and do the same thing with all the Instagram accounts that come into the ecosystem because, you can bring leads, but you have to make sure that they're actually good leads or else you're not going to make money from it. And then once they follow from the software, you obviously have to start the convo. When you're starting the convo, your main goal is just to get a reply. That's all you want to do because if you can get in the door, then you can just show your personality, be a genuine person, be authentic. You don't want to come off salesy. Just talk about some random shit. Be a human. If they don't reply, you need to follow up. Because if you're giving something one try and then you're not getting a call, you're not getting someone on the phone, and then all of a sudden, you're not sending follow-ups, you probably just lost $10,000 right there if you're charging $10,000 that easily. So you need to do follow-ups, do them like 48 hours after no response or 72 hours, because when you're doing that, people are going to see you're consistent. If you do get a reply, then the main thing you want to do is build the rapport, right? So, okay, cool, get a reply, keep it super chill, super friendly, and then you transition things into business. Because when you start with personal and then get into business, people's guard's down. They're not like worried about being sold something. Their guard is way down and they're way more likely to listen and actually want to talk with you. It's just that simple. And so when you're transitioning, you want to do it smoothly, right? Like, oh, are you traveling? Does your business let you travel? That's personal and business, and it's transitioning into business. They say, nah, my business doesn't let me travel yet. Oh, well, I mean, why not, man? Like, you're not making enough money or you don't know how to systemize it. And then boom, you have an in right there. Like that right there should get you into your pain point while you're having just a normal conversation with another human. That's all it is at the end of the day. When you find that pain point, you literally just want to dive in on that pain point. Oh man, you can't travel. Do you want to travel? Yeah. Okay, and you're not. Yeah, correct. My business doesn't work for me. I'm working in my business. Boom. You have to have that problem solved, and then you have to send a quick little video, right? So right after someone shows the pain point, we give some sympathy and we show them, we know what we're doing, and then boom, you send the loom. Now the loom needs to be just pure free value. Okay, so you get familiar with them, and then you smoothly try to fix their pain point. You're like, hey, bro, like I can send you a 2-minute video that literally fixed that problem for me. And they're going to say yes because they're human and they want a free solution. If they say no to it, keep following up, go all the way back. If they say yes, obviously send them the link, ask them their opinion, talk to them like a genuine person. No, bro, like, did you check that out? What'd you think? They're naturally going to be like, appreciate you for sending that. It's just how it is, right? Because they're naturally going to be happy that you sent them that free value. And so when you pitch the call, you don't want to say like, oh, yeah, this is how much we charge. We'll talk about it on the call. You just want to keep it curious and you want to frame the call basically as a chat. Like you're saying, hey, yeah, when I'm in between calls next week, we can have a quick chat. I'll show you exactly what I did to solve that problem. And who's going to say no to that? You have to be retarded to say no to that. Okay. So you're keeping it smooth and then they're likely going to say yes. If they say no, follow up, be cool, send a voice message, just build rapport authentically. But if they say yes, send the booking link. Now, when they book in the appointment, a lot of people have the problem of people won't show up. Now, if people aren't showing up and I'm this kid who's trying to make money, so I don't have to go to college, I got to solve that problem. So this is how we solve the problem. A simple email sequence is the easiest way to get someone to show up to a call. Because if you can create 3 things, fear of missing out, perceived value, and authenticity, you will get people on the phone every single time. We have an 86% show up rate. Industry standard is 55%. It's ridiculous. Okay. And we have an 86% one. Now, this email right here, it says you made the right move. it basically says, this is who we work with. I say no liberals because you want to disqualify the people you don't want to work with. I'll work with anyone, but me saying no liberals, a lot of people who book with me are conservative. They love that naturally. I'm also showing them all the case studies. I had a freaking 15-year-old hit $40,000 per month. Now he's at $70,000 per month. And you have to understand that when you can show someone that before the call, they're naturally going to be like, oh my God, like I got to take this call. And so we just continue building all that, right? Come prepared to talk about your offer, your monthly revenue targets, all this stuff. What's holding you back? Then we say you're invited to Greece because we're creating that fear of missing out. I do a client retreat in Greece and everyone naturally wants to come on that. And so that FOMO is created so much more. And then boom, we're just sending them a reminder the day of. And 9 times out of 10, they show up because we are creating that FOMO. We're showing the authenticity and we're giving the perceived value. Now, when the sales call starts, you want to keep building rapport. You want to be a good person, genuinely. And if you read them right, make some edgy jokes, like show them you're a human too. Like don't just be a robot because so many people make that mistake. You got to get them excited to talk about themselves and their business. If you're just asking them boring questions, they're not going to buy from you, guaranteed. I guarantee it every single time. You have to frame the call basically in a way that you're going to ask them questions, you're going to give them value, you're going to understand their problem, and then see if you can present a solution. Now, you already know you have the solution, but you asking them those questions is going to get them into the emotional state to be ready to buy because they need it solved so much. And then once you isolate the problem, it's so easy because you can just ask them the background questions. What do you sell? How much do you charge? Who do you sell to? Why aren't you closing more? What does your pricing look like? All this stuff. And then you get into their current situation. So, you know, if I'm talking to the prospect, John, you know, you're only closing 3 deals a month. You charge 4K. You're making $12,000 a month. Well, yeah, sometimes. Okay. And I mean, making $12,000 a month, you said you want to travel. You can't travel on $12,000 a month in revenue. You're probably making what, 5K profit? Yeah, you're right. And you want to just let them dwell in the pain of their situation and then show them the desired situation. Because when you can show them that, they can see the transformation in their head subconsciously, which makes it so much easier to transition all the way into I cannot believe I'm showing you guys this, by the way. Like, people pay so much money for this. Phase one of the pitch should be your unique mechanism. What separates you from every other offer that they're looking at? You want to make sure that they understand that, of course. And then in phase two, you want to show them, what else do you do for them? Because when you're showing them what you do for them, it's like, wow, okay, so I want to pay this person. And it's not like I just have to do everything. This person's going to do X, Y, and Z for me. Then, obviously continue making sure that they understand the entire service. Then you want to talk about fulfillment, client happiness, and how it typically goes. Because if you can do that, then you can set the expectations right and you can make sure you're getting good clients. Again, make sure that they understand what the service actually is. Talk to them about exactly how you're delivering it. Is it done within the first week? Is it done within the first month, the first year? XYZ, how quickly, how much access do they have to you, all this stuff. Then temperature check, because how are you going to sell to someone if you don't know what they're feeling 20, 30, 45 minutes into the call? So I typically ask the question on a scale of 1 being like, you want to get off the call right now. You never want to talk to me again. And 10 being, shut up, Max. I want to buy right now. Send me the payment link. Where do you feel like you fall? And, if you get a good answer, then typically you want to move on, like a 9 or a 10. If it's an 8 or below, just, bro, I appreciate you being honest. I wouldn't want you to lie to me. What's keeping you from being out of 10? And then they're going to get into the real objections, right? Now, transition language, once they're confident in the service, you're handling some more of the objections, you get into the onboarding, you talk about the price, all of this stuff. Now, when you say the price, just say that the investment to get you to desired outcome, wherever they want to be, it's dependent on, what you did during the discovery phase. The desire to get you, John, to traveling whenever you want and having your business work for you and scaling, making more money is $6,000 for 90 days. And just shut the fuck up. Never talk again until he responds, because first person who talks loses every single time. Okay. Then you're probably going to get a ton of objections. I'm not going to go super far into this video because that could take 4 hours, but that's an entire different thing. If you want help with that, DM me on Instagram. More than happy to help you. Just let me know what the objection is. And so let's say that they say yes. Boom, we're sending the payment link, we're sending them the agreement, scheduling the onboarding call, giving them all the resources, everything we promised on day one, so that they feel like it's an experience, that they didn't just waste money and then they're doubting it all of a sudden, that they feel like this is a fantastic decision right out of the gate, right after they pay. Once the call ends, every single time for my clients, I build them a custom plan And again, guys, you can make $10,000 a day in a single day doing this. I build them a custom plan. Okay. The reason for this is because it makes them feel warm. It makes them feel like everything is custom to them and it's not just a cookie cutter program or boring. Now, if they say no to you, push for a follow up to be booked. If they book the follow up, still build them the custom plan, but make it a 1 to 2 week action plan so that they can make money in between your 2 calls. Because when you're doing that, they're going to be like, dang, he's giving me value for free. And when they make money because of your advice, they're naturally going to want to give you that money because your advice already works. So why would they not invest in you more? If they do not want to book a follow up and they're just like, nah, I don't want to talk to you again. Okay. Say, you know what? It was great talking to you. And then don't say anything. 30 minutes later or an hour later, send them a free game plan, completely custom. Talk about something specific you talked about on the call. This is going to make sure that the lead knows you care, is taking your guidance, and then wants to book a follow up naturally. And so getting all of this done made me number one on Whop, which because I had all this client success, client happiness, people who loved working with me, naturally they would refer me clients. I'd get more. And before I knew it, like $10,000 in a single day, it's ridiculous. And so when you're onboarding a client, again, it has to be an entire experience. So when it comes to my process, you ask, okay, it's been 2 days. How's your experience been so far? I know we haven't done too much, but okay, great. Did you read the action plan? Do you need a setter? Because that's a service I do. I'll bring them a setter, etc. Then we'll onboard to the software. We'll do all of the boring software stuff like building the competitor list for us to steal leads. We'll do how the DM gets sent every time someone follows new. And then any like random specific like requests we'll also do. And then they will fill out an entire questionnaire so we know everything about them and we can build all these custom AIs for them. And then boom, you send the client off and they will do the weekly calls with you. This system right here gives me people who pay me $5,000 to $10,000 in a single day with no hesitation, just because all we're doing is literally providing the exact solution to their pain point. It's the simplest concept in business, but all of this right here will lead to you making $10,000 per day. And I know you're like, Max, I've heard this a million times before. I just gave you the step-by-step guide on literally how to do this. The exact thing. If you cannot succeed with me giving you every single step of the process, I don't know what to tell you. This is what my clients pay for. Every single step of business we are showing in our program. We have all this daily accountability stuff. We installed the infrastructure and templates of our entire business into our clients' business. We give them literally everything. You can see all of this info right here about lead gen. It's ridiculously valuable. And I just gave you basically a walkthrough of it for completely free. I shouldn't have done it, but you're welcome. And guys, doing all of these steps took me from this kid right here who had this nice picture for his you know what ID, into buying this Iron Man helmet, into being at Whop, into literally achieving my dream. This is me in France, of making this money, not having to go to college and do all this random stuff for people I don't care about, like the professors. And the most important part is I got to do all this stuff and make my parents proud in a way that they didn't expect I'd make them proud. And that is something that I will forever be thankful for. And it also let me help a ton of other people. This is Sammy. She went to college, paid all this money. She was about to be a school teacher, make no money. We helped her scale to $270,000 on zero ad spend. Sevi is at 100K per month. He literally paid me $6,000 like 5 months ago when my prices were lower. Jared is at $160,000 per month. Again, no ad spend, purely from our systems. Jim's doing 100K per month. And look, just shy of 200K per month. $200,000 per month. Do you know how much money that is? That is 5 times someone's entire yearly salary, the average person, in a month. Now, before I show you how you can get access to my custom built software, I'm gonna show you all the way up here, the alternative. So this alternative right here is called Growman. And what you can do is you can go to your competitors' audiences and manually scrape them. You can hire a VA to manually do the interactions that we automate and manually do all this stuff for your clients. And you can sell this service because it is one of the best services you can do because you're doing lead acquisition for people, which is the main problem in the entire info space. And if you can do that for someone, someone will pay you a lot of money. But if you want access to my custom built AI software and the one-on-one coaching with me to implement this system, you can book a chat with me. The link will be in the description. It'll be with my head of success, Brian, or myself, and we will take care of you. Now, before you try to go implement this, I don't want you guys spinning on a hamster wheel, because if you sign all these clients, but then these clients aren't happy, it's not going to be good for you because you're not going to get referrals. You're going to have to give refunds. You're going to get chargebacks. So I have an entire video that I'll also link in the description, and it'll be right here in the video, that shows you exactly how to keep clients happy and how getting client results made me more money than I've ever made.